Hi everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is lovely Ruth coming today again with another video. I have changed my hairstyle again. I am so used to doing this. And I think I need to introduce you guys to my wig collection. I mean, I have a wig collection, right? But I do not have names for these wigs. And I do not, let's see, I don't want to do a tutorial on wig installation because everybody knows how to do that. Everybody knows how to install a wig. At least from what I can see, everybody it's what's trending and it's what everybody want to do. But I also want to bring you guys some different flavor. I don't want to be the wig guru or makeup guru. I get by with my own style of makeup and my own way I uh, design my wigs or style my wigs. Sometimes I even make wigs. I know how to do that. So I can bring some of that to the flavor to the table, some different flavor to the table. Yeah. I could tell you, you know, the texture or whatever to make of the wig and where I purchased it from or if I made this wig. So I have tons of that to share with you. I don't um know where that talent would ever lead me, but I do know that's something I'm passionate about. Like I explain to people that I do my own hair or whatever, but I'm not a beautician. I do not. I can actually style somebody else's, hair or wig or whatever, install a wig or whatever. I can do that. I usually do that for I do my daughter's hair and I do my niece. She likes wigs. So when my wigs are I'm done with my wigs or if I'm tired, I don't tired of them. I don't per se sell my wigs. I kind of like push them off on her so she could you know wear them and advertise or whatever. So I really hadn't set up an outline or platform on how I want to proceed with that. So for right now, I'm just going to um just let you guys know when I am about to change my hair, which is going to be every 3, 4, 5 days, or each time I get on here, that following week it's a different hairstyle. That's how I used to be when I went to work. It's like I used to wear when I didn't know any better or I didn't put have any passion for it. I would wear weave in my hair and let it stay for a good month. We don't pull that weave out our hair until like we try to get a month's run out of it. If it's some good hair. But outside of that, when I start wearing wigs, you have the freedom to change them because you don't necessarily have to glue them down. There's some of them are glueless, and you can take them off and wash them overnight, let them dry. I mean, wash them and let them dry overnight. You could, put them back on your head. I tend to do that. And I've always been like this. I've always liked to switch my hairstyles up. I've always been that type of person that if I do a change, that's why I love new clothes. Um, I like to switch my clothes up and switch my styles up all the time because that switching up, that changing makes me feel like I'm in a new I'm a new person or I'm in a new atmosphere. Like when I take my time to switch my bedroom around or change the linen or bedspreads on my bed, it makes me feel like, oh, it's a new vibe in here. Like even in the living room, every 30 days. I'm gonna have to push this couch over to that way. But lately I just ran out of care for that. Like I want to move, and I'm spending a little time um grasping the idea. I'm just imagining what my new place will look like and what'll be in there. So my desire to move around in here. I do the best I can. It's not that much room, so I'll probably push the TV over to the other side of the room. That's the farthest I can get with the living room. But the desire to change it up, every so often, I get that new feeling like I'm in a new atmosphere, and that feels so good. Same with my hair. Every week, I'm wearing a new style or a new wig or refreshed an old wig or whatever. And I know that kind of scare people like, what? She could change her hair. Last week she was a blonde, or last week she had curly hair and now she has straight hair and now she has short hair. It's like every week I felt the need to, I still do, I feel the need to switch it up. Why not? Hey, if you have the time, then do it. That's what I say. But I love, love, love to create a new look as far as wigs are concerned. I don't do well at sticking with anything else. I think I'm a pretty good cook. I think I am a pretty good listener. Even though I talk a lot here, I think that I'm good at designing a room. I could really like I can really get down with a like if I move every time I would move, I would when I was younger, when I would move, I would have this new whole idea of how I want my place to look and how I want it to flow. And then when you get older, you start collecting things and you get a lot of stuff that you really don't need. Um, but it ends up being still cozy and welcoming. That's how I want my home to look. Welcoming and inviting and relaxing and cozy, that warm, cozy feeling. And I want the atmosphere to be welcoming. And then I want the kitchen to be like, hey, it's pots of food on the stove, it's drinks in the refrigerator. I'm a homely like type of person like that. I want you to feel. I kind of feel like Martha Stewart meets the blacks or something to that effect. Now, not to be racist or anything. I feel like that homely kind of like vibe, like I do the best I can do with what I have. Yeah, and make it beautiful. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, and I think Martha still has really really good taste in home decorations and coziness, and she's a heck of a cook. So yeah, Martha's my girl, and I like family kind of like environments. You know what I'm saying? Like at home, cooking a turkey, serving brunch or, patio vibes. I like that kind of stuff. I do. I love it. And I hope to get back to that soon. I hope that I'm praying for a new home, a house actually. I think I'm ready again to go ahead and um get a house instead of the apartment life. I lived it long enough, I kind of want to like start settling down a bit. And I want a house to fall out of the sky. I want a house that's given to me. I want to win a sweepstakes. I want something I already, paid for really. I mean, I know that's not reality, but um that's what I want. I mean, that's what I pray for. And I don't know how I'm gonna get this house. And like I said, we don't know how. We don't have to know the how. We just have to know that God is able. And yeah, I've visualized this house and the make of it and what's in it and all that. So that's what I. That's where I escape to sometimes, just visualizing that new home. And But in reality, when I come back to reality, keeping a safe, clean environment where you are is important. Like make yourself make it to where you feel so comfortable. You don't ever want to leave your house. I don't ever want to leave my bedroom. I got to show y'all my bedroom. This is not. I just got out the bed and pulled the covers back over the pillows. It's not straight. But I got to show y'all my bedroom. Your bedroom's supposed to be your bedroom is supposed to be your sanctuary. I learned that so long ago. It's supposed to be your come home to relaxation. Like I would come home from a stressful day at work and kick off my shoes and take off my jacket or whatever. And first thing I do is lay across the bed and take a moment of silence and yeah, at least 15-20 minutes of just letting it go, like relaxing and taking in the quietness and, feeling peace or, you know, even though you have to get ready for tomorrow, cook dinner, get ready for bed. That 15-20 minutes of alone time in your sanctuary, like that's your like little go-to place. It's nothing like it. And you know why I've always done that, but I got that from my nutritionist. He would say, like, what do you want to do? Like, how do you de-stress? And I say, yeah, I usually come home and plop on the couch or something like that because I stayed by myself for a while, a long while. It's been a while, and I try to find things to make me feel I'm at home, And then, like I told him, I say, what relaxes me is what I started implementing in my, relaxation routine is to have me a bubble bath, just have me some bath salts or Epsom salt and some candles, if it's one or two candles, and light those circles and put you some uh, bubbles in there and some relaxing Epsom salt or something soothing to you and just relaxing and taking the time to just get a little bath pillow and that's what I would do that a lot. I would do that. I still take bubble baths. I still like to relax, even though I'm not you may not having a stressful day at work, but sometimes life gets stressful even without working. It's a run of the day. You have to pay bills or you have to run errands or you have to, you know, do some things that may take you out of that relaxation mode. Because everyday life, things happening with your family, things you have to do, stuff you try not to worry about, but it's inevitable. And, you want to wind down and relax. Um, I don't drink. I don't drink as much as I used to. I don't even buy wine, but it's some good wine on the market that you can use to wind down. Come on, give me a bottle. It's just that I didn't feel like if I have a bottle of wine in my refrigerator, I'm just gonna drink a little. No, I'm gonna drink that sucker, and I don't want that to be my stress level go-to thing. I want, me to wind down slowly, relax, put tomorrow off. Don't worry about tomorrow. Don't worry about work tomorrow. But I'm telling you, in my life, it had become so um hectic at work that I lost my ability to relax. I lost my ability to let go of the stress, and it stopped me from being able to sleep calmly. I had anxieties. It was like even in the middle of the night I would wake up and start thinking about work. It's like, oh my God, and thinking about the people that I had to face and thinking about the circumstances, and I know I'm not going to get out of there to a certain time in the evening. It's like it was so stressful that it started affecting my body. And I know you guys heard this story before, and so I know how it is to get off work, come home, open your apartment, come in your home or whatever, come in and start trying to live that life that you have left in that day, to try to distress yourself, but then you study, you're holding on to it. You know what I'm saying? People call you and ask you about your day, and then you start complaining about your day. You're not letting go of it. You're still holding on to it. So it's those little things like that that we have to be aware of. I would, it had got so bad that I would just come in, and I'm supposed to have been doing this anyway. Come in and just throw my laptop down and fall on my knees on this couch, even fall on my knees, start praying to God, and for Him to help me out with this. Like, listen, I can't do this no more. I mean, I would come in every day before I do anything. Before I do anything, before I even go and wash my hands, I said, God, I'm just going, you first, you first, you first. And I would pray, right? And get up and go check my mail, wash my hands, start, picking up stuff that I, threw everywhere, and getting things in order, cook me some dinner, and take a bath and get ready towards bed. And of course, the job's still on my mind. It's like a couple more hours I have to be back in there doing the same thing I did today, going through the same thing I'm going through today. And that's life, I guess. But at what point in our lives do we say, I can't. It's like it'll be either I want to keep doing this, or do I want a mental breakdown? I had to cease, I had to stop. And the most, I won't say horrific, the high point of my day is deciding what to wear. The high point of my day is deciding what to eat, really. The high point of my day may be, um, maybe I need to sweep, or go to the mailbox, or take the trash out. It's like these things, non-stress things that I don't even have. I mean, where did the stress come in? It still seeps in, right? But it's like the highlights are simple everyday things that we have to do. And it's nothing there to be stressed out about. But I am enjoying this time out. I honestly am enjoying this time out. I have never felt so much peace. I think the third, fourth week after I left that job, it was then when I gotten over the stress or the thought of it, and didn't even really occur to me that no money is going to be coming in. What am I going to do? I didn't start even anticipating any of that until, like, now. I'm 6 months in, and I'm like, okay, God, are you giving me 5 months, 6 months? Are you giving me a year off, or what is this? So I don't know. I'm conversing with him, and I was, of course, this is the part of the video where I say I was talking to my daughter, which I talk to every day. Um, we had such a horrific day the other day that today was a good day for us. She was talking about work, and I was telling her, she asked me what I'm doing, because she wants me to move. She don't want me to get into a slumber, or like, for, don't forget that you don't have any income coming in. Sooner or later you're gonna have to think about your career move and what you want to do, or what you're good at. And so today I was telling her, um what I did was text a couple of people, and my son and a friend of mine, and her mostly, talk to her. But the productivity of the thing, the day is trying to see where I was productive at. And what I did today that I showed some productivity. And I think that I was encouraged. I hope that anybody that I talk to within the run of a day, that I encourage in some type of way, even if it's encouraging you to get up and put makeup on, put your hair on, or fix your hair, paint your nails, or whatever inspiration I can give somebody. That's what I want to give to them. And or even just listening to them, listening to their problems for a minute, it helps. But I think the productivity part comes in, for me, comes in. My intentions was to get up and style some wigs, get them together, get them fresh, um style them, and have some intent of wearing them out or doing something with them. So I was in there going through the tons of wigs that God has blessed me with. And you really don't know. I know I'm going to change it, but you really don't know. You really don't see your blessings in your face, because they come gradually, and they come to you. And then when you look around you and you look and see how many wigs you have, how many shoes we have, ladies, how many outfits we have on, and how much money we have in the bank, and how clean our cars is, guys, and how good we look when we trim our beards, fellows. And it's like, and you're able to have these things that you need. All you have to do is go into your closet or go into your cabinet, and you have an abundance of things that God has blessed us with along the way. And we pray and we say affirmations for abundance. We're already blessed. We're blessed with so many things that we don't see because we take them for granted. I guess I wouldn't say take them for granted. I wouldn't use that. I would say recognize we don't recognize. I need to take this one second.